Next we move on to the operators. First you have the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operations which involve addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo division. So the symbols of these operators are given here. If an expression involves more than one operator, like if in a single expression you have both addition and subtraction and multiplication and division, how is the compiler going to know which operation is to be done first? So for that reason you have something called the precedence rules. So what are these? What is meant by this word precedence? Precedence is a concept which decides which operator should be evaluated first. So there is a set of predefined rules already existing in the language which tells us which operator should be executed first in an expression. So these are the precedence rules given in the table. This is the value construction type of operators which is indicated by this parenthesis. So this shows that it has to be implemented from the innermost to outermost. So there are two concepts involved in execution of arithmetic operators. One is the precedence, which tells which operator is to be executed first. There may be a case when two operators with the same precedence can come on the same expression. For example, addition and subtraction have the same precedence, multiplication and division have the same precedence. So when both of them come in an expression, then we have to move over to this associativity. So associativity tells us in which order, from left to right or right to left, from which order the operator has to be executed. So when you have this parenthesis in one expression, you need not have just one opening and one closing. You may have 3 or 4 parentheses, in which case the innermost parenthesis is to be executed first. The values within the innermost parenthesis need to be executed first, proceeding with the next outermost and then the final. So that is what is mentioned over here, innermost to outermost. Next you have the multiplicative, which is nothing but multiplication, division and modulo division. So this is to be executed first from left to right. So all these three operators have the same precedence. Parenthesis has the highest precedence, multiplication, division and modulo has the next precedence. But when all these three come in the same expression, then you have to execute them in the order from left to right. Similarly, in the case of the additive component of an expression, you have plus and minus. So plus and minus has the lowest precedence compared to the other arithmetic operators. So in one expression, if you are having multiplication and addition, first you have to execute multiplication, then only you should execute addition. If you have addition and subtraction in the same expression, then whichever operator comes leftmost, that is to be executed first, proceeding to the right. That is what is given in this associativity rule. So if you memorize this, you will be able to identify how an expression is evaluated or executed by the C++ compiler. Next we move to the assignment operators. They are also called arithmetic assignment operators. The symbol is equal to. It assigns a value of the right operand to the left. So the left is the receiving side, the right is the giving side. So here is an example. When you give x is equal to y, y will be holding some value that will be transferred to x. So x gets the value from y. It's not necessary that at a time only one value should be given to one variable. Here is an example of assigning values to more than one variable. Here in the same statement, x and u, two variables are given the same value 0. So this is another way of using assignment operators. So here we have another form of using assignment operators with the additive and multiplicative operators. Here if you see, you are having plus is equal to, it adds the operands and assigns a result to the left operand. So here also the left operand is the receiving side, but that plus is equal to is equivalent to x is equal to x plus y, that is defined over here. Here if you see, you have given x plus is equal to y. So this is a new type of using this plus is equal to. This is also valid in C. The meaning of this is that x is equal to x plus y. So x is also holding some value, y is holding some value. You want to increment the value of x by adding y to it, and you want the result also to be stored in the same variable x. In such cases you can use this plus is equal to operator. This is also a way of assigning values. Now this plus is equal to is valid with all types of arithmetic operators. You can have modulo is equal to, multiplication is equal to, division is equal to, minus is equal to. That is what is given in the next example. Modulo equal to, it divides the left operand by the right operand, assigns the result to the left operand. So, x modulo is equal to y is equivalent to x is equal to x modulo y. So, instead of writing a big statement like this, you can condense it and write it like this. Approaches are available to the programmer. Whichever is convenient for you. If you find this confusing, you can very well go in the normal way and perform this type of operation. But this condensed approach is a more efficient way of writing C++ programs. So, example here, x is 10 and y is 20. I am giving y minus is equal to x, which is equal to y is equal to y minus x. So, there is nothing but y is equal to 20 minus 10. So, the value of y is decremented from 20 to 10, and y modulo x, y is equal to y modulo x, 20 is divided by 10, the remainder is 0. So, the output y contains the value 0. So, this is how these condensed form of assignment operators are used. Incremented and then only the operand will come. So, plus plus operand means it is pre-increment, operand plus plus means it is post increment. So, depending upon the position of the operator, you tell pre or post. Next we move to the logical operators. They are used to combine two or more expressions. The operators that are available are AND, OR and NOT. So, this is the example that I have given just beside it. X is greater than 5 and y is less than 10. Then you have the OR operator, which is nothing but two pipe symbols, x is greater than 3 or y is less than 4. Then you have the short circuit operators. Now, this AND and OR are called short circuit operators. Now, what is the meaning of this word short circuit in the sense? Now, if you take this expression, first expression which I have given, x is greater than 5 and y is less than 10, AND indicates that only when both the expressions are true, the whole value is true. AND means both have to be true. So, when the compiler is executing this first expression, x is greater than 5, if it finds out that this x is greater than 5 is false, automatically the entire expression will be false. So, it will not go to the next one to see whether it is true or not. By executing the first expression itself, it identifies that the first expression is false because there is an AND symbol involved. If in AND truth table, if 1 is 0, the output is 0. So, here also if 1 is false, the whole expression is false. Similarly, in this OR operator, when the compiler is executing this expression, if it identifies that x is greater than 3 is true, it will accept that the whole expression is true, because in the OR truth table, if any one operand is true also, the entire expression is true. So, these two operators are called short circuit operators because by evaluating the first expression itself, in the AND case if it is false, it will not evaluate the second expression. In the OR case, if it is true, it will not evaluate the second expression. So, it is a shortcut way of evaluating the entire expression. So, this AND and OR are called short circuit operators. Finally, you have this NOT function, which is nothing but the complement. So, NOT of x is equal to 0 means if x is not equal to 0, then you proceed with the statements. So, it is a complementing function whether it is true or false. So, these are the logical operators available in C++. Comparison operators is also called relational operators. They are used to compare two values. They have only one output, either true or false. The operators that are available are is equal to, it checks whether two values are same. Not equal to checks whether both the values are not identical. You have greater than, less than, greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. So, on both sides you either have two values or you can have two expressions, but the output will be either 0 or 1.